I just want to say I hate all of you for making me... No, Goth week? No, not week. Today. And I hate all of you for making me do this. I'm going to let y'all know now. All of you. I hate it. My eyes are burning. I have powder on my face. I feel itchy. I want to take all this off right now. Oh my God. All right. You know what? Play the fucking music. Just play the fucking music.
Xylie gets real. Talk slick, better keep it sealed. Tease hot, mask off. Let's go. Step in the chat, it's the final bell. Xylie in black, got receipts from hell. Drama queen, nah, I'm the drama dealer. Truth so raw, make a snake turn healer. Mic in my hand with a hit list long. You faked your life, well I wrote your song. No chill, no filter, mask ripping deeper. Lights out, baby, it's the lolcow reaper. Fill that tea, call it out. Fake it,
I don't even want to sing the song right now.
Say my
I'm so
name,
angry.
say it loud. Xylie don't play, she calls the cloud. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Lolcow reaper, sign a deal. Who's next up? I smell that fear. You built a lie, I built a career. DMs leak like a faucet broke. Your truth is a joke and I ain't provoked. Clickbait queens, you all look shook. I don't need edits, I wrote the book. Fake apologies, you can keep that mess. I wear black cause I bury the BS. You wanted the smoke, now you got the fire. Don't start no drama unless you're ready for the choir. Fill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Xylie don't play, she calls the cloud. So one by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Lolcow reaper, sign the deal. Reap what you post. Xylie knows. You talk, I show. Lolcow reaper, end of the show.
I don't want to go on camera. Can't we, like, do this where I don't have to go on camera? Can we do this where I don't have to go on camera? I don't need to go on camera, right? You know, I don't need to go on camera. Oh, God, I feel so itchy! Bro! I'm not gonna scam Timmy. Believe me, I didn't scam. This sucks. Any of you hold this against me, I swear I will hunt you down. Oh, God, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I don't want to show you. Are you ready? I can't see if y'all are ready because I have this thing over my head because I don't want to show it. Okay, here we go. My wings are fucked up. My face is itchy. Hold on, let me put it on the chat. I can see the chat. This is so stupid. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. No. I hate it so much. Ew. My face is itchy. My eyes are about to pop out of my head. I hate this. I hate this so much. Evan, seriously, my eyes are on fire. I think I got some makeup in my eye. Ugh. Oh, God. Okay, Cover Fire says I look the same. I don't know how to take that. God. I can't wait until these 2 hours are over, because I am going to expeditiously go to the bathroom and take all this shit off. Oh my God. It reminds me of the time Dad accidentally shaved his mustache too short and I cried because I didn't know who he was. Oh! Look, my wings are all messed up. Look at, hold on, I gotta look at the thing when I do. Look at my wings. Listen, I can do wings, but I need a eyeliner pencil and a lighter. Give me an eyeliner pencil and a lighter. I can do wings. That liquid eyeliner shit, fuck that shit. Fuck that liquid eyeliner shit. That liquid eyeliner shit is the devil. Glowshine says you look great, Xylie. Good job going through with it. Thank you. Biz says, dang, Goth, Xylie can get it. Thank you. So glad my husband's not seeing this. King Ranch, don't talk like that. The Reaper brought Ozzy back. I know that's right. Genitol says, remember our Rule 12 in this trying time, Jenna. Oh, okay. I'm getting hot, so I gotta take this part off because it's getting too hot. This damn thing's hot as hell. Well, I could be a new Hocus Pocus witch. I'm already like a swamp witch. So I could do that, technically. Jen's like, I know you're uncomfortable, but you look great. Well, thank you. I appreciate the positivity because I almost went into tears as I was doing this going, oh my God, I'm going to look so stupid. I'm going to look so stupid. I'm going to look so stupid. Oh, yeah. Look, and it glows in the dark, bro. It's a Hello Kitty. Hold on. I don't know if... Hold on. Let me go to OBS so y'all can see. Look. Isn't it cute? It's a Halloween Hello Kitty and it glows in the dark. Oh, wait. Hold on. Shit. So, I love this shirt. I picked it up yesterday. What's up, Phil? All right. We're gonna go through June the King's. God, I can't wait till this is over with. We're gonna go through June the King's video, but we're not gonna watch the whole thing. The whole thing's an hour 41 minutes, so we're gonna skip her. Oh God, who's here? Hello, Angie.
I've come for your cow.
You know, ma'am, I watched that part of your shit this morning, ma'am. Hold on, let me switch things up. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me go back to the intro. Hold on. Wait a minute. Boom. Boom. Hold on. I gotta do all this other shit to get you on here. And boom. And then let me cut my camera on. And boom. There we go.
I've come for your cow.
How you coming for my cow, bro?
Axel will be mine. Just to let you know.
Rude. Why are you trying to steal my baby? That's my child.
Look at him. He's just squishable and takeable, and I want him.
No, you can't steal my baby. Why don't you try to go steal Buster or the retarded one on Aussie? That's the retarded child.
I think Aussie's that one's good where it's at, unless it ends up over on Bus. But Buster was my original pick, but then Axel came around, and that's it. It's a done deal.
Isn't Axel adorable?
Absolutely.
I had to send you that little Axel Rose picture because I knew you would appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I downloaded it. Axel is in my computer. Showed Axel this morning. I was like, look at this. So.
You know who's been helping me with my baby cow? The Balls docket team. The docket team you hate.
No, they hate me. I don't even know them. It's like, what did I do?
They're evil little turds. Oh, wait. Is she too low? Okay, sorry.
Oh,
my
am I
bad.
too low?
No,
sorry.
it's not your fault. It's my fault. It's on the mixer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't mean to jump in and screw everything up for you. I just I saw you actually in Discord, so I just thought I'd pop in.
I was hoping you would because I wanted to yell at you for trying to kidnap my child.
It ain't over.
No, you can't kidnap my child. That's rude.
Okay.
Wait,
maybe I'll
can you explain something to me? What's up with this house that y'all are doing on your show?
Okay. So it's Chubb House, so it's like a Big Brother concept.
Yeah.
There's 20 hosts, but only 10 spots. And the chat gets to super chat. It's $1 a point, 250 points.
Right.
To get your host in. And then once we have 10 hosts locked in, then they can pay to sabotage. We'll have like vetoes, and so it's kind of like the Big Brother, but then there's going to be storylines that come along with it. Like so-and-so did this in the house this week. So-and-so did this in the house this week.
That's such a good idea. How come nobody came up with that until now, bro?
I don't know. We were thinking about something that we could do different, and that's what we were working on this weekend. So we were doing a lot of behind the scenes work, trying to
I love
do
that
some stuff. So
and it's like I like how I was gonna bitch about Gidgy a little bit, but Gidgy said like this weekend, she said yesterday, we're only required to work 40 hours a month. We work more than 40 hours.
Oh my God. I mean,
we definitely work more than 40. We're on screen 40 hours a month, but well, you're more like those with 2 short shows have more out, Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a lot of behind the scenes work that, and some of us don't have a mic, we don't have a mic doing our show notes and we do our thumbnails and, things like, so I just think that, you can't put everybody in one basket. It just is what it is.
That is very true.
Yeah. But actually, I was coming up to tell you, if you had some eye drops and then a tissue, you could put a little eye drop in there if your eye was bothering you that bad, and then catch it so your makeup don't run, and that might stop the burning.
Maybe the makeup will run so much I'll have to wipe it off. I hate this. How do y'all wear makeup all the damn time? This is bullshit.
I'm just used to it. I don't know. I'm just used to it. Right now, it's kind of don't even look like it's on. But I don't know. I'm just used to it. I feel bad. I feel weird without it. So I don't know.
I feel weird with it. I went too long without wearing it.
Lady though, so.
Oh well, then you grew up with it. Then there you go. That's why you grew up with it.
I was a tomboy that wore constant makeup. Yeah.
I know that's right.
So yeah, I still do my black eyeliner and stuff. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you do got some eye drops, but then maybe you could make it run and make it look like real, like Rastov did that day with his little black lines and stuff.
I think we're good with it how it is right now.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Okay, well, do your show. Just want to jump in and say all that. And,
thank you, ma'am.
Love Axel. So, okay.
Yes, you can't have him. He's not yours. Goodbye.
I'm taking him.
You're not taking him. Goodbye. God damn it. All right, hold on. Let me switch over, guys. Give me a second. Because I got to do all this stupid shit to switch over. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, Saul Goodman. You're a jerk. I just seen what you put in main chat, you asshole. All right. Here we go. And then solo. All right. We're back. All right. Give me a second. Mazer for 5. Let's go down now into the darkness of your thoughts. Hurry up now. We are waiting for us to. I do not know what song this is from, but I know this is a song. W Chubby. Thank you, Mazer. I appreciate it. Sammy Kins, member for 1 month. The wings, though. Thank you, Sammy. I love you. I love you, Sammykins. Wait, who is Maui calling a trifling bitch? I'm with you, Xylie. I feel weird with eye makeup. I very seldom wear it since I work from home. Yeah. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to get started on this boogie thing. Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready. And Lunchbox will put whatever number he can put. Can we get a Xylie choker and black arm sleeves? Listen, we're not adding, we're going to subtract, okay? There is a difference. We're not adding, we're going to subtract. All right, what are we going to do when is Keem going to fire all the current hosts like a boss-ass motherfucker and just keep the OGs? Get rid of the sweet teas, Rastoffs, and BS. I don't know, RG. Rastoff. Ozzy was the 1, 2, 3, 4 show made. I don't know. I don't think he'll get rid of Rastoff. I am not coloring my hair black. I refuse to color my hair. Not happening. So, all right. Shit, man. Why am I'm off my track today? What is going on? All right. Shifty, sweet Jesus, I'm so confused how I feel at the moment. Why? What is wrong with you? Why do you feel confused? There's nothing to be confused about. A bitch put on some makeup. She hates it. We can move on with our lives after today. You know what? Tipster's the homie, all right? I mean, me and Tipster are cool now. We're not fighting anymore. So, shout out Tipster. Eternal says, Xylie, that's not Goth. I went by a tutorial that literally said easy Goth makeup, okay? Don't tell me it ain't Goth when quite literally it was on a tutorial on YouTube. God damn it. Shit. Okay, Phoenix, I don't know what you're saying. Xylie screaming 20 recaps on her shows is the reason why these shows are... Okay, Glavis, I'll tell you what. If you're going to come in here and troll, at least learn how to type English. To where anybody can understand what the fuck you're saying. Because, bro, that was a failed attempt just by grammar alone. God, be good at it, bro. Shifty, me either, okay? All right, so what I figured we were going to do, we were going to do the intro, we were going to do the recap, and then I was going to skip, because we pretty much... Okay, I don't know the Christopher Tom thing. So basically, we're going to skip around, because this video is like an hour and 41 minutes. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Move this up a little bit. Demi, thank you for the little black cat. That's so cute.
Is the most frustrating of all the lolcows. With every beneficial thing he does, there are 10 more that bring him down. Continuing where the previous video left off, he has shown to handle every situation he's been in poorly. Unlike his contemporaries, he's intelligent enough to understand his mistake and explain it back to...
Oh, and by the way, this is obviously June the King, and this one was made a year ago, so I think... Yeah, I think lolcow was already in full swing. No, 2023. So it was technically made almost 2 years ago. So lolcow had just started, I believe. Maybe. Okay. I hate the way, I'm going to be honest with you, I hate the way YouTube does their videos, because you see it's October 9th, 2023, but if you show less, it says just a year ago. I hate it when they do that. It drives me insane.
His critics, but always lacks the will to apply what he learned from them, and has shown to repeat his mistakes ad nauseum, exemplified by what he's been doing in the last 4 years, such as constantly feeding the trolls.
I completely lost my mind for a while. I'm sane now, though.
Discharging his firearm in the air to deter a serial harasser, his continued poor dieting habits, becoming rich through cryptocurrency, flaunting his wealth, then losing it all, his near-monthly epiphanies, purposely inciting controversy by exposing his love interests, whatever this is.
Check the microwave. And there was no Mountain Dew.
And most importantly, deflecting criticism via self-depreciation and not an understanding or willingness to change. He constantly asks for advice, but in not taking it, insults all those that wasted the time giving it. It is at the point that examining his story brings not just frustration to his actions.
This was before. This was made in October of 2023. Okay, hold on. Let's look. When did June come on? Hold on. I think this is the one with June the King. I think this is the one with June the King. Was it? Yeah, this is the one with June the King. And that was done December 3rd of 2023. So this video was, what, 2 months? This video was 2 months before he went on Lolcow Live.
But a frustration in oneself to want to give up on a person entirely. His cycle of self-destruction, so infectious, it was made clear that you wanted a part 2, and here it is.
Do you know what Rastoff wanted me to do? Oh, I gotta cut the, I gotta delete that part. Do you know what Rastoff wanted me to do? Because Rastoff is a jerk. Rastoff wanted me to do a goal to have to wear this on Rewind. And I told Rastoff to shut the fuck up. He literally wanted me to do a goal to put this on to wear this on Rewind. Bruh.
Hi. Just let me get a microphone for the first time.
To quickly recap who Boogie2988 was and how he got here, we'll have to understand what Boogie represented. As he claims, he was a person that was deep.
Mama Xylie, you look amazing. Glad I could make it live today. Would you react to the 3-hour vid on the LCU? If it's the same 3-hour vid that I was thinking of, no. Because if it's the same guy that I'm thinking of, I went to go do it, and I was like, his cadence and the way he talks, it would drive me insane. Not gonna lie. You know?
Down on their luck when born to 2 abusive parents that nurtured his unhealthy habits, such as overeating, and led to a
If it's the same video I'm thinking of.
very difficult life, even beyond their household. While he was very open about the difficulty he faced through his first 30 or so years of life, like isolating himself by delving into things relating to website operation. But when in public spaces, he seemed positive and knowledgeable, despite his history. That helped not just win over people, but also accept aspects about his eating disorder and his morbid obesity. To have a personality and a will to seek out the positive is inspiring, in that, though one can experience terrible horrors in life, through hard work, personality, or perspective can succeed. This was early Boogie2988 on YouTube. one of the first well-known creators used his unfavorable traits to benefit him, like his obesity to gain viewership. This was done by placing himself in scenarios that by his figure he could only create. That's why his most popular video is Dramatic Fat Guy Splash. But also, Boogie is funny. He used people's immediate perception of him to develop a character that he called Francis. That
All right, we've already seen all that. All right. The Christopher Tom. What is Christopher Tom? That part I don't know. Was that one of his alts?
But in May, Boogie did a livestream. Raw thoughts will always get Boogie into trouble. Through Twitter, in person, or livestream, spewing his incomplete thoughts will continue to harm his reputation, and this stream was no exception when he was prompted about the documentaries made on him. For context, Christopher Tom made the first focused video on Boogie's downfall back in 2019, and Boogie credits this video for compiling his repeat mistakes.
Yeah, Jenna, it's, oh wait, no, not Jenna. Jinx. It's not the accent. I don't have a problem with the accent at all. It's the cadence. It's the cadence of the way he talks. It kind of drove me nuts. But it wasn't the accent. I'm really good with accents. Like people, okay, shout out to Nightmare. This is no dig at Nightmare at all, right? But some people have a problem with understanding Nightmare. I don't have a problem at all. I can even listen to Nightmare at 2 times speed and I'm good. I can understand Nightmare. I'm really good with accents. You know? My son was trying to give the history of the LCU. And as a newbie, I think it would be beneficial for all newbies to have this information when it started, hosts, etc. Yeah. RG Gamer says I need a translator for Nightmare sometimes. You know, shout out to Nightmare. I love me some Nightmare. I understand he's hot-headed, but you know, that's part of his fucking charm. Damn it. He's been good. He's been good to me.
Mistakes and destroying his career, or at least speeding it up, as he said in this video also released in May.
The exact thing that I was terrified of was that Reddit thread would be broadcast to the world. A young gentleman by the name of Christopher Tom who had cancer, beat cancer, and then went on to destroy my career by signaling and broadcast signaling my mistakes and that Reddit thread and every stupid thing I've ever done happened. The exact thing I was terrified of.
Oh, so that's the guy who made the thread. Oh. Okay.
In this stream, he was saying that Christopher Tom, because of his criticisms of Boogie, must hate him, and so does anyone else that makes videos on Boogie.
You think everyone who points this out is doing so out of hatred instead of love? No, I think Christopher Tom, certainly. I think Haberdasher, certainly.
Thank you, King Ranch. King Ranch says Xylie, the hair is definitely on point today. I watched it. I watched it. I think I watched it pretty good. That's all I did.
I think most of the people on that subreddit, yes. I think most people do want the worst for me. I do think a lot of these people do it out of cruelty because it's cruel to hold somebody to task, to like broadcast their mistakes and try to destroy their lives. It's not cruel.
No, it's not cruel. Okay. All right. People may do that to be cruel, but quite honestly, you can actually turn it around on people when people do that. Just suck it up and say what you did wrong and move on with your life. And then if you move on, if you take accountability for it, and you make sure you don't make those same mistakes again, if people are still talking about it, they look obsessed. And you look fine because you're continuing to go on and grow and not make that same mistake again. You know what I mean? Oh, God, I hate the fact that my stupid... Really? Oh my God, Lily Masai, thank you for the 1 save soul. I didn't see it, honey. Thank you. My back end of YouTube is like messing up and it won't show me. So I'm having to go on the other screen and thank you. I appreciate it. Now we are 1 out of 100 for the rise and fall of RTU. Thank you, Lily Masai. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know, Harlequin. I appreciate it. Saul Goodman, member for 5 months. 5 months, let's fucking go. Hell yeah.
Love would be to leave me alone. If you loved me, you'd leave me alone.
This argument did not bode well, especially for someone like Boogie, who will be overly critical about others and ascribe them to spreading misinformation, though does not provide proof or timestamp in critical videos where this quote-unquote misinformation is, and he himself explodes when he is accused of spreading misinformation. Christopher Tom, in response, made the same observation in his video responding to Boogie, in that he never points out specifics.
Again, I hate that there's misinformation. I hate that they're being misrepresented in some places.
What you'll notice is that Boogie doesn't bring up specifics. He'll talk about the videos without mentioning which videos he's talking about specifically. And he'll say that he's being misrepresented without substantiating that claim in any other way than saying that he made jokes that were taken out of context.
Because he's not actually taking accountability. If you take accountability, you state exactly what you did wrong. You state exactly what you did wrong, and you take accountability for it. And then you have to go through a time period where you show people that you're not going to make that mistake again. But if you go and you do it again, they're going to go 10 times harder on you because you had already done it before and took accountability. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how it works.
After an apology from Boogie, this event worked further to destroy his credibility.
I just want to be left alone. I am genuinely sorry for bringing you up.
Also, that video, where he states that Christopher Tom was partly responsible for destroying his career, has other interesting bits of information. First is that he is investing his money into something, but doesn't go into specifics.
Fortunately for me, I saved up a good chunk of money. I've invested it. Those investments will hopefully pay off. We'll see what happens, right?
He also understands talking about ending himself online causes much stress for others.
I think my biggest regret from this last summer was not going to professionals and instead going to colleagues and friends and family, and certainly talking to critics and fans was a horrible decision. So keep that stuff offline. Talk about it with your friends and your family. Definitely save it for the professionals. We'll talk about that a little bit more later.
Additionally, Boogie gives insight as to why he thinks he responds to negative comments rather than the positive ones.
In therapy, we talked about it potentially being because my abusers taught me to prioritize people who hate me, to prioritize people who are awful to me over the people who are good to me, because that's how an abuser keeps you there. I don't know.
Boogie has set himself 2 objectives. Stop believing he is going to end himself, and stop responding to negative comments. The latter he also discussed in another video in May.
Instead of responding to that stuff, like I did so much to my own detriment, instead of trying to placate that person, instead of trying to help that person or try to get them to understand the truth of the reality by having a private conversation with them, I'm just going to block them.
This is a good strategy. Instead of reaching out to random critics and endlessly talking to them, he will just block them.
I'm tired of being such a lolcow. And that is one of the...
Well, you got to straighten up. Wait, somebody made a really good point. Can't wait for the post-Keem on live Rise and Fall Boogie. Nusu, I'm going to be honest. I kind of wish that June or Tom would do a post-lolcow. As in, like, post-cancer arc. You know, like, get into the lolcow live era and up to current day. That would be a good video, I think, if somebody would do that. I think.
Reasons I did it so much is because I was forced by my stupid brain to interact with that shit.
Boogie believes if he stopped interacting with negative comments, he will stop being what is referred to as a lolcow. A lolcow is internet slang for infamous content creators that trolls will interact negatively with to get a reaction from them, and milk them for the lols, hence lolcow. But that is only one side of a lolcow. To be one, you have to continuously repeat mistakes and not learn from them. Lolcows betray fans' hopes to get better as their words become more hollow. And the only...
Okay, now that we're actually getting a definition of an actual lolcow, let's put this on normal speed so that people can actually learn what a fucking lolcow is.
If he stopped interacting with negative comments, he will stop being what is referred to as a lolcow. A lolcow is internet slang for infamous content creators that trolls will interact negatively with to get a reaction from them, and milk them for the lols, hence lolcow. But that is only one side of a lolcow. To be one, you have to continuously repeat mistakes and not learn from them. Lolcows betray fans' hopes to get better as their words become more hollow. And the only way to interact with them will be to portray your frustrations, because they make it apparent that even positive comments will not bring change. And Boogie is still a lolcow.
That's what a lolcow is! Just because we work for the lolcow network, it doesn't mean we're lolcows. And people have literally lost the meaning of what a lolcow is. Swear to God. So many people here... And it's not just viewers. It's not just viewers. I mean, a lot of the hosts, they don't understand what a lolcow really is. It's like the definition is changing right before our eyes, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. We already did the Frank Castle stuff. Marxisty, Boogie's rich. All right, H3 falling out. Actually, no, let's go to the McJugger Nuggets. I can never say his name right, and then we'll go into the H3.
Back in January, he spoke about how he and McJuggernuggets, a longtime content creator friend that collaborated with Boogie many times in the past, had a falling out in
You're not lying, Portia. Go look at Shani and Rev if you want to see real lolcows. Bro.
2019.
So me and Jesse are fine now, but back in 2019, I was out in LA for a YouTube convention, and I flew all the way from LA to Arkansas, slept here for 2 hours, then got on a plane to fly to Jesse's to film his big Halloween thing back in 2019. And I got there a little loopy, a little tired, a little out of it, and I was being my usual Twitch self where I'm telling like goofy and gross jokes all night. So I think that rubbed Psycho Dad the wrong way for sure. I go upstairs to take a nap, and when I come back down, there's another content creator there by the name of Grim, I think from Grim's Toy Show, and he brought a couple of strippers. I mean, that's what they were. They were professional strippers, and
it was Grim's fault. It was Grim's fault.
In comes Psycho Dad, pretty much in character, and just angry and mad and screaming, "What ails you?" And he's mad at these girls for being so provocative, and they ask Grim and the two girls to leave.
Yes, Hooligan, starting tomorrow, I will be at 4 a.m. Yep. So I'm going to get a good sleep today before Rewind. So, yeah.
And it's just, it's awkward and uncomfortable for everyone there. I thought it was a bit. I did. Grim handed me his phone and said, film this. And I thought it was a Storyfire bit. Made perfect sense. Turns out it was not a bit. They were just not happy that these girls were doing what they were doing. I think Psycho Dad was upset that I didn't kick the girls out.
No, it's not the same Grim as chat.
That it was not a bit. They were just not happy that these girls were doing what they were doing. I think Psycho Dad was upset that I didn't kick the girls out or stop them from like twerking or whatever. I immediately apologized to Psycho Dad for filming it because I thought it was a bit, made sure he understood it wasn't on my phone, it was on Grim's phone. Everything seemed okay, and then later that night, we're filming at like 3 o'clock in the morning, everybody's exhausted and tired, and I made an off-color joke to Psycho Dad, and Psycho Dad, putting it very politely here, basically told me to leave.
Boogie also gives McJuggernuggets credit for his crypto gains and, more so now, losses. Another creator friendship destroyed was with Ethan Klein, the host of the H3 podcast that—
Okay, this part I don't know. This one I didn't know. I believe that Grim Toy Show is a trash human. King Ranch, I don't know enough about him. I've heard good things about him and I've heard bad things about him. I'm going to be honest. When it comes to Grim Toy Shows, it literally depends on who you talk to, on what opinion you get. I never hear a down the middle take on him. Like behind the scenes, I never hear a down the middle take. It's either I really like him or I really don't. So,
had Boogie on as a guest at least 3 times. On April 1st, 2022, Ethan tweeted out that there was no podcast that day because he was bedridden. Boogie quote tweeted it with a message that established people do not like Ethan, and that Ethan should be taking better care of himself mentally and physically. Boogie then tries to pass this off as advice, but because it was from him, it was nothing but insulting. Ethan, on April 4th, responded to this on his livestream.
But when you have someone muted, when they at you and quote tweet you, it still shows up, so I had to unfollow him after this because I honestly just can't deal with seeing his tweets anymore. He goes, apparently Ethan's in the hospital. I know a lot of people don't like this guy, but I really wish he'd take better care of himself. Dude, he can't even wish someone well without sitting on the fence. He's like, I hope you live. He's like, you know, I know a lot of people don't like him, but I hope he lives. It's like, can you not sit on a fucking fence when wishing someone well at least? This is the first thing I see. I know a lot of people don't like this guy. Fuck you, dude. Dumbass. Such a weirdo. Why bother even tweeting that? Who doesn't like me?
Because he wants attention. Just say, I hope you feel better. Boogie back then was a pain in the ass, bro. Boogie was a pain in the ass back then. Holy shit.
Keemstar? You know?
Apparent by Ethan's comments, he was long exhausted with Boogie at this time. Later in the podcast, Ethan realizes that Boogie just posted an apology to him in video form, but chooses not to react to it.
Can't do it. I just saw a comment about it.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up since you're a sick boy.
This spurred Boogie into constantly tweeting about Ethan in April. Detractors of Ethan were backing up Boogie and framing this as Ethan always hated Boogie, and used it as another event to show how bad of a person Ethan was. But Boogie, in this chain of tweets, started off by showing how good of a person he was by not using this as an opportunity to attack or criticize Ethan for relevancy. Then, 2 days later, he says that Ethan, like others, was only using Boogie for views in the past. This turned into Boogie becoming the very same thing he was criticizing.
Boogie, come on. Stop. You're a content creator. You know how content is. Okay, so everybody uses everybody for views. Everybody uses everybody for views, whether it's a collab or you're talking about their drama. Everybody uses everybody for views. Come on. You can't be on that fucking high horse, bro. Anybody who uses that and get on that high horse going, you use me for views. Yeah, no shit. And anybody who fucking denies it, you can fuck off too. No shit. If you're making videos about people, you're using them for views. You're literally using whatever drama they are in or whatever the story is that they are in for views. What, do you think people are uploading videos on YouTube not to get views? Do you think people are live streaming not to get views? That's so retarded. Shit. Grimm's Toy Show would make toy hunting videos in stores, leaning into every negative stereotype of a toy collector you can think of. And at least in the collector community I was in, he was disliked. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't even know what the stereotype is for toy collectors. There's a stereotype? There's a stereotype for toy collectors? I didn't know that. I just learned something new today. Huh. Okay, well, thank you, Seth.
Criticizing Ethan for. Boogie even released a video on the 19th about Ethan that has self-contained irony.
I don't know if it's the depression, I don't know if it's the anxiety, but most of the time when Ethan's making jokes, he's making jokes at somebody else's expense, and he instigates more drama than he's involved in, which is saying something because the man is constantly getting sued and constantly in other types of drama, right? So it makes you wonder how he did not expect this to happen.
Okay, and he's making a video on H3. Wouldn't he be using H3 for views? Any drama that he's ever talked about on his channel, wouldn't he be... I'm sorry. There are certain things that irritate the absolute fuck out of me. And one of them is the excuse, you're using me for views. And then the opposite, I don't use anybody for views. But yeah, hey, here's the latest drama. I can't stand that. And I can't stand people who swear they're not a content creator, but yet you go to their channel and they have a bunch of videos up. No, bitch. As soon as you uploaded that first video on your channel, you're a motherfucking content creator. Because you created content. I don't want to hear the shit. You know? I don't want to hear it. I hate that. Certain things just irritate the fuck out of me. Seth Look says, think of an obnoxious man, children pitching a fit before the toy he wants isn't on the shelf, and that part of what his videos would be like. Oh, okay.
Don't be throwing stones unless you know you do not live in a glass house.
Late April, the veil completely drops as Boogie is fully attacking Ethan. On April 28, 2022, Boogie tweeted, I admired Ethan, was a fan, looked up to him, told him that. Wanted his friendship so badly that I went back to do his show fucking times to try to start that friendship. And then one day, he shit talks me on his show in front of the world. I am bitter as shit. Fuck him. And he was bitter. On June 17, 2022, Boogie tweeted, the worst thing I've ever done to Ethan is be fatter than him and still be more successful. He's just bitter. While Boogie is much fatter than Ethan Klein, he was never successful to the degree that Ethan was. There were also two other things going on with Boogie around this time. The first...
He definitely can't say that now. Ethan's going to like 25,000 people when he goes live. What the fuck?
Was relating to Ethan. Keemstar was being more chummy with Boogie, likely because of Keemstar and Ethan's eternal feud. The second was Boogie, for the umpteenth time, committing to not responding to negativity.
All right, I'm going to commit right now to reinvesting in that. It's April, 13th today? Let's see if we can get a good 30 days without me responding to one of these dipshits.
Boogie did not last 30 days. He didn't even last half of that. He didn't even last half of that. Just a day after committing to ignoring the hate, he tweeted this.
Since surgery, I lost over 120 pounds, kept it off. For my biggest, I lost over 200 pounds, so get your eyes checked, friend.
Now, on the 15th, he apologizes for his responding to negativity and then doubles down on responding to negativity, ending it with saying he cares about his detractors.
It's so hard not to respond.
God, he was such a sympathy baiter back then. Holy fuck, bro. That's so fucking irritating. This is irritating as shit. While Boogie was a very successful YouTuber from 2013, 2018, he was never on Ethan's level. Yeah. Ethan was on a whole different level. I agree.
With this stuff, because I'm worried about this person.
Okay, hooligan he is, but not like how he used to be. He is not the same person now than what he used to be. He still has glimmers of it, you know what I mean? He's still a little bit, but not like he used to be at all. You know?
Genuinely worried about this person. I'm worried about their own mental health, but also, are they the kind of person that would do some crazy shit? Probably.
This is the second time in 24 hours he responded to negativity, and clearly...
Yeah, but you know, okay, Northern Comfort. Awesome. Let's talk about that for a second. Wasn't he literally just crying about my legacy? LMAO, still a sympathy whore. Okay, great. You know what did you know the context of him talking about his legacy? The context was his friend just passed away. and he was talking about his other friends, and he saw how his friend that just passed away, how everybody looked at his friend, and it made him think about what he's doing. Understand the context. He literally just lost his friend, one of his damn good friends. That's the context behind him doing that. Because he didn't want to have that conversation on live. He told Keem, I'd rather have this conversation behind the scenes. You know? So, I'm sorry. I don't count that as sympathy baiting. I think that's him being fucked in the head because of his friend passing away. Honestly. Well, here's the thing. When you have friends pass away or family members, it makes you think about yourself. And Boogie does that. I don't count it as sympathy baiting. I count the shit he did here as sympathy baiting. I count some other shit he's done on Lolcow Live sympathy baiting. That one, no. I think he's been fucked in the head ever since his friend passed away. I'm going to be honest.
He cares about his detractors and their mental well-being because he chooses to compliment them like this.
There's a very common theme in the comments on today's video, and it's, there's no way you could get laid. You don't get laid. You've never gotten laid. Man, it's so easy. And I'm going to teach you how to get laid by a woman. Okay, first off, you're going to have to go where women are. So that means you're going to have to leave your mom's basement.
This got the attention of more trolls, as it always does, and it never ends. On the 25th of April, he made a video about his body and his low testosterone, which gave us this line.
But it turned out I was, in fact, a soy boy. I was a low-T cuck.
These moments and tweets move up in the ranks and gain traction. There are many viewers that are aware of Boogie that...
Why? Oh. Buff. They made me do it, Buff. They made me do it. I can't wait to take this off. I can't wait to take this off.
Form opinions, but never voice them. But rest assured that Boogie was catching attention from more creators once again. He was even mentioned on the official podcast episode 283.
Like you said, you know, it's the thing with Boogie is like he's very open about it, and I think he thinks it's like a positive, but it's like I just don't understand. Like it's not the optic that you want to have, right? Like fucking everyone's a little different behind the scenes. You know what I mean? But it's like,
oh, you mean being cringe? Yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
cringe on main.
I mean, I was looking at one of his channel recently, and it's like one of the videos that popped up was I tried being a sugar daddy, and I was like, dude, why would you even jump into that? You know, like. What the fuck? Like,
Kaya had a pretty good theory for this, and I'm slowly starting to believe him. So, Kaya, what is it?
Shut up, Nuke. Nuke's like, Tippy approves. Shut up, Nuke. Jesus Christ. Set a goal to wear it on rewind. Okay, fine. You want me to set a goal to wear it on rewind? What should the goal be? It's not going to be low, motherfuckers. Because that means I'm going to have to redo it. Because if you think this is staying on until 10 o'clock tonight, you've got another thing coming. I'm going to have to redo it. Ugh. Let's see, how much? I can't wait for Lolcow Live tonight to see if Keem is mad at Boogie for what happened last night. Oh, bro. It's going to be something. 20 yellow donos? Yeah, 20 yellow will work. 20 yellow will work. All right. And I'll even do this. All right. Wait, no. Wrong one. I'll even do this. If you throw anything past a 10, like if you throw a 20, I'll count it as 2. Oh, okay, if I can spell. Jesus. Here I am getting on somebody in the chat trolling and can't spell, and here I am. All right, so like if you throw a 20, I'll count it as 2. All right, we'll do that. I'm a benevolent lord. There you go. All right, there you go. How much for Fred Durst, Xylie? Opblock, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Maybe my wings will look better when I go on Rewind tonight. All right, let's go.
He has a humiliation fetish.
Boogie responded to this. Even with admitting to not listening to the podcast, he still equates the remarks to those of high school bullies.
So I guess my name came up on the official podcast again. Mutahar was a guest, Charlie hosting, the usual guys there, and I guess they dunked on me a little bit. I don't know, I haven't heard it yet, but they did ask a question, and I thought it'd be fair to answer that question and tag them in it. Do I have a humiliation fetish? And the answer is no, it is not a fetish. It is, however, a way of life for me. And people such as Charlie and Muta and everyone else seem to have a huge negative impact towards it. People would put bras in my locker in high school because I was fat and had man tits. I'm
going to be honest with you. I think Boogie is so used to humiliation that it's literally become a way of life for him. To be honest. Sometimes I feel like it's a way of life for him. You know?
Lunchbox super chatted $50. Devilish face emoji.
Fuck you, Lunchbox. Lunchbox, fuck you, bro. God damn it. Lunchbox hates me. Lunchbox fucking hates me. Okay, well, the good news is the TTS is working today because we had a problem with it. Remember how yesterday it would like lag and lag and lag, and finally towards the end it worked? Billy would rage if we got her to wear the makeup on Rewind and not himself, so let's go. Okay, that's true. Billy will take that personal. I'm gonna let y'all know y'all gonna get me in trouble with Billy with this one. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, y'all gonna get me in trouble with Billy. Billy's been trying to get me to wear makeup for the longest fucking time, bro. Wait, speaking of Fred, I saw Method Man in this, I saw Method Man in the message. Hold on, I gotta stop. Speaking of Fred Durst, him and Method Man song "Into Together" is so freaking good. Wait, did they come out with a new song? What? I love me some Method Man. Y'all don't understand. Shit.
Approach a girl and she'd run away from me like I was covered in boils and fucking bees.
I don't remember that song. All right, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is about me that's so off-putting and upsetting, but I used to hide that shit from people like you.
Just 2 days later, another Twitter video stating that he doesn't care if he is hated by creators, yet still cares enough to make a video about it.
In the last month or so, I've seen two major YouTubers who I watch, love, and respect decide they're done with my shit, right? Ethan from H3H3, Mutahar, Ordinary Gamers. I thought about this for a lot today, and I even texted my therapist about it. And you know what? It hurts a little bit, but otherwise, I don't give a shit anymore. I like, no offense to Ethan.
Sean Stewart 18 super chatted $40.
Oh my god, y'all hate me! What the fuck?
Mazer 1123 super chatted $50.
Okay.
Do yo mama style videos of emo songs next time. Let her rip Xylie.
Mazer wants me to do an emo song so bad he can't see straight. Sean, thank you for the 40. Mazer, thank you for the 50. All right, hold on. So that's 9. All right, I have to do math. Give me a second. All right, a bitch is slow. All right, 9 plus 6 is 15. Jesus Christ. Why are y'all hitting this so fast, bro? What the fuck? I officially hate all of you. Officially. 100% officially hate all of you. And Mazer, you are number 1 on the list for the trolling you have done to me in the fucking Discord. We about to fight. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Fuck! I love this Hello Kitty shirt. This is amazing. Are we at the hookers yet? No, we're not at the hookers yet. We're at him complaining about people talking about him, saying he doesn't care, but he's doing the thing where he says he doesn't care, but he's saying he doesn't care because he actually does care, but he's trying to make you think he doesn't care, when in fact you know better. Basically. Harlequin, I'm giving you up for adoption. That guy Cash. Thank you. Thank you for the laughs. I appreciate it. 4 more, and I'm taking this off, but I will have it put back on for rewind if we reach the goddamn goal, which is now 16 out of 20. Toxic Panda says, Xylie, the makeup didn't turn out so bad. You made it sound like a crime scene. It feels like a crime scene. Space Girl! Love the Helly Kitty t-shirt, too. Also love the idea of Goth Xylie on Rewind. Let's go. Space Girl, I thought we were homies. I really did. I thought we were
Lunchbox super chatted $20, making Xylie do Mathises. Y'all are horrible. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Oh shit, my bad, I did it again.
Fuck you, Lunchbox. Fuck you, Lunchbox! Fuck you! Okay, we only need 1 more yellow, and I have to wear this shit on Rewind, and I'm so excited to do it. Yay! I'm so excited. Can you tell how excited I am? I'm so excited to wear this on Rewind and hear shit from Billy going, ow, so you can wear makeup for Reaper? Actually, he probably won't, just because I said it here. He probably won't now, to be honest. Fuck it. Make everyone after live wear goth. Hell yeah, Frez. Hell yeah. But okay, I have to say this. I'm actually pretty proud how I blended the black and the red on the lips. I was actually pretty proud of that moment. Just saying. Smoke said, LMFAO, Xylie thought she ate with the makeup. Not really. I hate this shit. I hate this. I don't think you understand. I hate this. And Glowshine came in with the last 10. Thank you. Thank you, Glowshine. You make my life miserable. I appreciate it. And just like I said in the Discord, somebody says, what, you scared the makeup don't make you look pretty? Ain't nothing gonna help me make me look pretty, goddammit. I'm a fucking Swampwood. Shut the fuck up. Shit. Fucking hate makeup. Fucking sucks. All right, let's go.
But who gives a shit if he even likes you?
Thank you for hitting goal. I'll be wearing this for Rewind tonight. Assholes.
And I don't fucking know Muta.
As Boogie would learn, Creator's opinions were about to be the least of his concern. One of his shitcoins he was investing in crashed deeply, and that wasn't the only one. His panic was reflected on stream.
How's the crypto crash hitting you? Not great.
Thank you, Frez. I appreciate it.
I will take your subscriptions today. I would definitely take your donations and subscriptions today. Crypto market crashes is not fun. I am sweating it.
Okay, we already know that. We've already seen that. Was possibly improving? What? What is this? Okay, let's go here.
Victories, a deranged detractor came out to one of Boogie's panels, and in person accused Boogie of being an abuser.
More questions. Anybody back here? Question. Right there, sir.
Other than John Lennon's musical career, his lifestyle, what are you a fan of other than meeting the craft of your significant other, Edward Williams, like eating yoga?
Wait, are you implying that I hit my ex-wife?
It's not an implication, that's a direct accusation.
Well, it's obviously not something I ever did. Yeah, my ex-wife has even said on Twitter that didn't happen.
This is why I don't want to do panels and I don't want to do fan meetups. I don't want to deal with this kind of shit in public. I don't want to deal with this kind of shit in public, and then it scares me because there are crazy people out there. Billy thinks it's so funny how scared I am of doing meetups. Swear to God. Swear to God. He thinks it's funny how I don't want to do meetups. It scares me. I've seen too much shit. What's up, Mau Mau? Well, that's true. Okay, that's a good point. But then you get to see what these weirdos look like in person. Good point, actually. Very good point. Harlequin's like, the Hussies would be your security. Damn right. We do run the Hussies University. Y'all don't know about that. Okay, my bitches are fierce. No, but I'm literally scared of meetups. I would rather just be here or go hang out with the other content creators. I'm good. You know, and meet a couple. Like, it was awesome meeting Poke Gaga and his girlfriend. I had the time of my life hanging out with them. But just like a meetup with a bunch of people, bro, that scares me. Grim's like, we're harmless. Grims, I saw a short of yours yesterday, and I have to say something to you. I like the editing of that short, but it creeped me the fuck out with that Reaper with the skull face or whatever. That shit kind of creeped me the fuck out, bro. It was about yo mama hiding you in the Queen's chat or something. That shit creeped me. I was like, I went from, oh, this is funny, to, what the fuck is this shit? Bruh. Ugh. Scared the shit out of me. All right.
Obviously not something I ever did. Yeah, my ex-wife has even said on Twitter that didn't happen. Well, she's never said the opposite, bud. Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah. I sure you know. Who here thinks he's right? Who here thinks I'm the kind of person that would hit a woman? Anybody? Who here thinks he's wrong? Let's hear.
I'm okay, Grim. Thank you.
I think he's an asshole that needs to understand.
But if you think I'm the kind of person that would never hit a woman, can I get a round of applause?
The interaction itself is unpleasant, but Boogie handled it well, as the detractor was unable to produce any evidence to substantiate the claim that he was making. The reason this is so significant is Boogie complains on media platforms about people accusing him for things the general viewer base understands are not true, like him being an abuser of any kind.
They're trolling you. You know what the sad thing is about trolls? This is the sad part, that trolls, well, they simply don't care. But the more time something gets repeated, even if it's a troll, the more time something gets repeated, you have new people coming in. They hear that, not realize it's a troll, and they believe it. And then you have a new set of people coming in, and they're hearing it from the people who believed it, and then they believe it. And you have all these waves of people coming in, and it was lost in translation from the first time that it was actually a troll, and now it's considered a fact because so many different waves of new people came in and heard it. That's the problem when people are trolling like that. Hooligan, you just now realized I had my makeup on? You've been here this entire time. No, almost the entire time. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem with trolling like that. Oh, you were driving to work. Oh, haha, makes sense. What's up, Hooligan?
Because there is no evidence to prove it. And when someone brings it up, it is accepted that they are not being genuine and just want to troll Boogie. That's why it is hard to believe that it is that much of a constant bother as Boogie makes it seem. So for a stranger to come out and accuse Boogie of such things looked terrible on his detractors as a whole, finally providing evidence, sympathy, and credibility to the annoyances of Boogie's daily life. On the topic of his videos, he was seeing himself as improving, but also not making the repeat mistake of guaranteeing improvement. He was showing potential to change not just his habits, but how he was viewing himself. Could Boogie truly change for the better right now? Now in August, he was opening booster packs to experiment with content. In this video, he opened $700 worth of magic cards.
I think Boogie is at his happiest when he's doing this kind of content. I'm going to be honest. Boogie is at his happiest when he's doing this kind of content. So
You only get 18,000 views. Even with generous CPM, that's around a $650 loss. The following unboxing videos were also as successful, yet Boogie was not lashing out because of it. Another boon was Kiwi Farm was down on the ClearNet and amounted to even less trolling for Boogie. Could Boogie really change and believe he could change?
But I'm beginning to understand that if I don't believe I can get better, I can't get better. In therapy, I guess I'm learning the tools that will allow me to change the way I think. But is it possible to change the way you believe? This is a video I've dreaded making. I'm asking for your help as we head into the holiday season.
I need your help.
I need your help video.
I need help.
Oh, this fucking video. Steak says bad bitch is out this early. What's up, Steak? How are you doing, buddy? How you doing?
That's one you're talking about?
And just over a year later, Boogie posted a new video titled, I Need Your Help.
Why even make this in the first place? Just start making the content and see how it goes, instead of like the guilt trip.
On October 5th, 2022, Boogie was once more gaining attention through Twitter and YouTube. Boogie, the person that previously flaunted his wealth and did things in the past, such as buy $700 in magic cards the month prior, use his wealth to put himself over his detractors, spent likely in the triple digits on being a sugar daddy, and stated he was ready to move on from YouTube, now uploaded a video titled, I Need Your Help. The thumbnail, themed like his other ones around this time, had in Photoshop to appear fatter.
Yes!
The content.
That was the other one! That was, remember when I told y'all that me and Nick were sitting in a, in the cabal, and he was showing me? That was the other thumbnail.
I Need Your Help.
Yes, because he made himself look fatter in this one too, and then Tom showed the other one. That he actually photoshopped himself to look. I do not understand to this day why he did that. It made no goddamn sense. Like what?
The thumbnail, themed like his other ones around this time, had in Photoshop to appear fatter.
Bolo, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Appreciate it.
The contents begin with him stating that his crypto investments were a bust. His nest egg was gone and he was going to increase his YouTube workload to survive, while also asking viewers to support him even with all that he said in the past.
The bad reason is I'm finally in a position where I have to get back to work. And I'm not making any excuses here. You know I spent a tremendous amount of money on dumb things. But the biggest issue is that I had a nice big nest egg. I took some financial...
This video irritated the fuck out of me. Morning, Medley. I hate you, Medley, for doing that. Xylie, I think he was trying it out because at the same time, kid behind the camera was making people fatter in his thumbnails too. Oh, see, I didn't know that part. I didn't know that part. Okay, King Ranch, then that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Bolo says, I didn't mean to do that. Well, thank you anyway, Bolo.
Advice from a friend, and I'm not pointing fingers necessarily. I took the advice, but I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything. That sucks. That really sucks. It is what it is, though. I mean, like, I've come to terms with it, but I need to get back to work. I have some savings, but they're going quickly. And if I don't start live streaming and making content and getting ad revenue and stuff again, I'm going to lose everything.
This is what I didn't understand about Boogie. This is what I do not fucking understand about Boogie. He was always on Twitch. Bro, you can work it like a real job. If you have to, stream 8 hours, stream 6 hours. Hell, stream 4 hours every day, at least 5 days a week, and you will make money. You will. Hey, Mac Talking Smack, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Heart, I love you. You will make money. And this is obviously pre-lolcow live. So this was me yelling at him pre-lolcow live. Bro, it's not hard to stream. Anybody who says it's hard to stream is full of fucking shit. Especially if you do the kind of content I do and react. I literally, and I'll go ahead and say it, and I've always said this, I literally do the easiest shit you can do besides a hangout stream on YouTube. I literally do the easiest shit you can do, and I do it correctly, thank you very much. A lot of people do react content, and they fucking suck at it. I actually do it correctly. But I literally do the easiest content you can do on YouTube besides hangout streams. Thank you, Cloudy. I hate it. Thank you. You know? Angie, Axel, Auntie Angie's coming, babe. You are not stealing my child. That is my child. You are not stealing my child. Oh, wait. Did you see the newest one, Angie? Let me show you the newest one. Look at him raking the leaves. Isn't he cute, raking the leaves? He's doing his chores and raking the leaves. He's so cute. He's such a cutie. I had to show Angie that one. He's so cute. You're not stealing my child.
What's more, he admits his channel is worsening in its decline because even his older viral videos were being pulled from YouTube's algorithm, which is ruining his discoverability overall.
And the biggest issue I think I'm facing is that YouTube is starting to take my...
Wait, Hooligan says, please say there's an old clip of you commentating about, but they're on my channel. I went in on Boogie. I went in on him. You can tell there's a distinct difference on how I feel about Boogie now versus how I felt about Boogie back then. Very big difference. Wait, did you see the animated one of Buster rapping? No, I didn't. No. Is there an animated one of Buster rapping? Oh, yo, yes. I saw it on Balls. Yeah. No, he's cute. He's super cute. Buster's cute. I want the DIY videos. You'll never see them. I think I may have one saved on the old laptop that I used to make them on. One. I think I had one saved. The rest of it, the channel went. I completely deleted the channel. Was it on Rewind when you guys watched the Mike and Boogie documentary? Yes. Wait. Yes, it was. It was on Rewind. It was during Coachella when we did the 24-hour of Rewind that we actually had content throughout the whole goddamn thing. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Old videos out of rotation, the table, the Francis Mountain Dew video, the dramatic fat guy splash. Those videos made next to no money because they were short and because they didn't get a lot of ad revenue and they were demonetized or limited ads. Now they're making...
Wait, you build birdhouses, Xylie? No. My DIY channel, I would literally... Here, let me go back so that we can go back to this. My DIY channel, what I did literally was... For example, Tea Time. They always called their viewers or their fans angels, right? So I made angel wings that, I don't know, expanded about this, 3 feet? 3 feet, 4 feet wide. I did angel wings, and then I put a wooden plaque there, and then I burnt in Tea Time and painted it, and I put like pearls all over the wings and make it kind of shimmery and stuff like that. I would do stuff like that. Or if there was a drama, there was this lady named Teresa, I forgot her last name, but she would always go, hey peeps, and she was a complete bitch, and it was Easter time, so I made a really fancy Easter basket with peeps all in it. It was actually a really cute basket, not gonna lie. But I would do shit like that. I would base like these DIYs either off of drama channels or off of drama that was going on. That's what I used to do. So mine was like wood burning, putting things together, stuff like that. Making wreaths. I used to make wreaths also, based off of either holidays or drama going on. You know, that's what I used to do. And then I got tired of doing it because DIYs became it felt like a job. I didn't want to do it anymore.
The table, the Francis Mountain Dew video, the dramatic...
Plus, I hate making videos. I hate making videos.
Like fat guy splash. Those videos made next to no money because they were short and because they didn't get a lot of ad revenue and they were demonetized or limited ads. Now they're making no money because they're literally not getting views anymore.
The 3 top comments read, just remember, the reason this video was filmed in his garden is because if it was filmed in his office, we'd all be able to see his thousands of dollars worth of arcade machines, magic cards, and gaming memorabilia.
Yep.
This is the most interesting case study, watching someone who hasn't worked in over a decade finally have to go back to work. Guys, this man is richer than most of us watching him even after this mistake he made. He squandered his money and wants an easy way out. Do not feed into it. The world is cruel, and if you want to put your faith into something, give your money to trusted places that will actually help individuals who need it. Don't give into pressure from financially irresponsible e-celebrities. It is clear there is little sympathy for the position Boogie put himself in. It is also important to mention, in the past, he revealed McJuggernuggets, the creator he had a falling out with in 2019, to be a motivator for investing in crypto, for its gains and its losses. But Boogie still bears the responsibility, as he stated. The important bit was that Boogie also stated that his friend was to bail him out if things went poorly, but Boogie was not bailed out and made that video. On the same day, McJuggernuggets was going through his own controversy for what he deemed to be jokes against a former friend of his that recently...
Another thing about Boogie too, he is, if you get on his bad side, he's spiteful as fuck. Fun fact, you know who else is like that? Bo Blacks. Bo Blacks is like that. You get on Bo Blacks' bad side, he's spiteful as fuck. Spiteful. Oh my God, spiteful as fuck. You know?
Came out as a woman. This evolved with other creators such as Kid Behind the Camera and Boogie coming out against McJuggernuggets. This was moved to Keemstar's live show where different perspectives are given, and turns into Keemstar arguing with McJuggernuggets about their failed platform and becomes an entirely new situation and a rabbit hole that strays far from everything else. The significant part of this, in terms of Boogie, is that McJuggernuggets, in this livestream, admits he lost his wallet to crypto.
I wet my ass with 100K. We're talking about a real check.
Oh, good for you.
A real... You do too. You're rich too. What the fuck are you talking about?
I lost all my money in crypto.
It can be concluded from that he would not be able to pay up Boogie's own losses. There was quite a bit of drama surrounding Boogie around this time that kept getting revived, like a Wall Street...
The op block for Fred Durst Xylie, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. No, I'm not doing Fred Durst Xylie. That's not happening. That's not happening. Thank you, op block. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. So nice of you.
At Post, a subreddit that mostly shows the losses in investments, was now highlighting Boogie's own losses. November was not much better, with Boogie tweeting more and being self-depreciating, which has always been a key factor in his downfall, and he knows this. And like other things, he does them anyway, which makes people even more displeased with him, as shown in this video where he talks about his monthly spendings.
Hey, quick warning before I start this video. Yes, I know this is an overshare. Yes, I know it's going to make people mad again. Yes, I know it's going to cause the news cycle to happen over again. But hey, I could use the rage clicks, I could use the views, and the people that love me probably care about this. So I'm putting it out into the world, and feel free to be as mad as you want about it. And then $1,500 is my employee, and I know it's going to be the...
Why? Why? I don't understand. Listen, my bills is none of y'all's business. I swear to God, my bills are none of y'all's business. What I make is none of y'all's business. I swear to God, I hate this so much. I hate it. Bro, when you do shit like this, all right, when you do shit like this, you're overextending your hand, because what happens if a situation falls and you have to do a GoFundMe? I'm talking about have to, right? And you've already overextended by already talking about money so much. People are more willing to help someone out who hasn't talked about money so much, who hasn't cried about money so much, than someone who's been doing it for years. You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on. Stop it. My bills ain't y'all's business. Period.
One that everybody harps on, but this person does way more than $1,500 worth of work.
Han Solo, you're not wrong. The quarter he makes his bills everyone's business too. That's actually a fact. That is actually a fact.
Whether it's mowing the lawn, painting the walls, cleaning the house, doing shit that I physically cannot do because my back is broken. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do without him. I guess I'll have to hire lawn maintenance and maid service. All that's more expensive than what he's currently getting paid, man. So I don't know what I'm gonna do without him, but that's probably the first expense that has to get cut. That means in order to maintain this current lifestyle, I need to make about $75,000 a year.
His monthly spendings were not looked upon warmly. One of the comments on this video reads, $75K in expenses per year is outrageous. Most people don't even make that much as their...
My question is who the fucking employee is for $1,500 a month? Who the fuck are you paying? $1,500 a fucking month. The fuck?
salary. 2 days later, on November 3rd, he announces he is making an OnlyFans as both a joke and to get people angry at him.
I know it's going to piss a lot of people off, and that's one of the reasons I want to do it, but I also think it's going to entertain a lot of people.
The video in which he announces was titled 380 pounds, a weight loss of 6 from his last update. There is another issue with the weight updates that goes beyond publicizing the gains and losses, because when he goes long periods of not announcing his weight, people will assume he gained too much to reveal how much he weighs. As for the OnlyFans, Boogie did make it and advertised it through Twitter and YouTube, while also joking about collaborating with other OnlyFans creators. As Boogie predicted, it did not come off well. As expected, it worked even worse in Boogie's favor. That only gets worse. On the 15th, he announced he has a rare form of cancer.
Turns out I got a...
Okay, we know that one. Wait, the fight saga. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go into that because that one, I feel like this one's going to be more in depth.
It was coming out, Boogie was going to box Wings of Redemption.
Okay, I just want to say, this is a really good picture of Jordy. I think this is a really good picture every time I see it. I really like this picture of Jordy. I don't know, it makes him look more human.
Two of the largest lolcows were now rumored to fight. It was almost too good to be true. Two of the internet's laughingstocks that are known for their lack of commitment were now going to train, meet in a ring, and fight. Certainly not.
Squatchin said, Keem calling into SFTP to tell Tommy Boogie has cancer is my favorite clip of 2020s. You know what? That and the SFTP episode where they were getting the lost episode of the first lolcow live. When you had, I think you had Mudahar up there, you had Nick up there, Keem, Verse, Tommy, obviously, because it was his show. Matt, you had everybody up there, and they were retrieving the old lost first video of lolcow live.
Which is how the internet was responding.
He wants to fight Wings of Redemption.
Yes.
In a fighting contest?
Boxing match.
That's after.
Oh, that'd be before. Load up.
Those two are going to box? What?
Yeah.
What
All right,
quack is
well,
going to clear that?
I'm pretty opinionated on it. I think it's really stupid and irresponsible that people would even ask for that.
There is a non-0% chance that one of them will die.
Whether or not the fight was happening was the biggest conversation surrounding it, even more than who would win. But Boogie, now in April, was surprisingly still dedicated.
These, Hooligan, did you react to, we're not even at that part yet. Sarah says, morning, Xylie, you look so good. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it.
He was saying the right things, like how Twitter was poorly affecting his image and why he wants to get off it.
Fuck Twitter. That place is a cesspool. That deters its own dedicated video as well, but I'm so done with that place. I mean, I'll probably tweet a couple times a day for the rest of my life, say hello and post videos and live streams and stuff, but I think I'm done using it as like a social thing where I try to get validation because it is the opposite of validating.
Boogie was now saying he'd rather be genuine than fall to any criticism like he's known for doing in the past. But these words are only that. What matters are...
We're probably not going to hit that part today because both of these were made before. I wish somebody would make one where it's on Boogie and it starts at him being at lolcow live to present day. And it's like strictly Boogie. That's what I wish somebody would make. Like I wish Tom and June the King would make an update video on Boogie.
Only his actions, and to even imagine the fight would happen, both Boogie and Wings would need to sign a contract binding them to the fight.
You know, that always goes back full circle to where I started when we first heard about this, saying that, like, this isn't going to happen. But I've been assured by people behind the scenes, like, as recently as a week or two ago, that, like, it's 100% happening. And I believed them. And now, like, I see those DMs, and it's like, maybe it's not even
if he hasn't signed it, it's not going to happen, I wouldn't guess, right?
And then Keemstar released a video.
There it is!
Boogie classically on
Which, by the way, he had copyrighted music in, FYI.
Twitter was also later in the video signing the contract. The fight was going to happen. And something else, also amazing, happened. Sure, both fighters were getting support for showing commitment, but even greater, Wings of Redemption trolls were supporting Boogie, and Boogie trolls were going and supporting Wings. The like-to-dislike ratios on Boogie's videos made in promotion of the fight were higher than nearly any video he had released in the last 3 years. He was working out every day. He was getting a paycheck to fight and getting support from creators that previously only voiced their disappointments. As every day inched towards the May 13th fight, every day not walking out of this fight was a victory for both creators. On May 12th were the weigh-ins. Boogie weighed at 391.6 pounds and Wings was 404.3 pounds. It is also important to note that Wings is 10 years younger than Boogie, and commenters also point out that he is more flexible, faster, and a beast of a man. And then...
Fun fact, my husband is... I don't know when Wings' birthday is, because Wings' 39 right now. My husband literally just turned 40. So my husband's just a tiny bit older than Wings. Just a tiny bit older than Wings.
Came the day of the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the Happy Punch main event of Boogie2988.
Wait, Pack of Misfit says, how are you now? I'm gonna be 50 in December. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, duh. You act like I don't know. Duh.
Even though this was just an undercard fight, it was all the commentary community was interested in. It was completely surreal to see these fighters come out, enter the ring, and touch gloves. The bell ringing was a wake-up call into the strange new reality everyone was witnessing.
Locked in over there. He's ready to go.
You're okay, Pack of Misfits. You're good. I see what you meant. Yeah. I'm going to be 50 in December. My husband just turned 40. Hooligan says 50 in human years, 180 in Swamp Witch years. Yes. And you know what? And I'm so fucking mean, I'll probably outlive all you motherfuckers. So watch out.
The strange new reality everyone was witnessing.
Locked in over there. He's ready to go.
It was fun.
The first round, Wings came out aggressive. Boogie could only be defensive. Punch after punch, Wings never gave Boogie any breathing room. By the first 30 seconds of round 1 in this 3-round match, the winner was already...
Wings fucked his ass up. It was so... The hype around this fight was so electrifying. And it was awesome to watch. It was awesome to watch. I loved it. I loved it.
Clear. By round 2, at 33 seconds, it was called. Boogie had only landed a single punch to the 25 Wings landed.
Referee Seamus Dunn stops the contest, and therefore your winner, Wings of Redemption.
Wings of Redemption had won. As it is in boxing or any other competitive event, the victor gets the spoils and celebration, but the loser is also celebrated for their commitment in doing something extremely...
You know what, though? I'll give him this much. Boogie got in that ring. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't think Boogie was going to show up. I didn't think Boogie was going to do it. The simple fact that he even got in that ring, I'm proud of him. Honestly. I really thought he wasn't going to show up. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him for even getting in that damn ring. I would love to get in the ring. Just once. Just be able to say I did it. I wouldn't even care if I got my ass whooped. I would love to do it just once.
Difficult by all aspects, especially in Boogie's case where his weight was only one of the more prominent setbacks. Even with support, a loss is a loss. Just 3 days after this fight, Boogie announced that the gym he went to was closing down. That means he also lost the sense of community he had going to it, where he was almost always recognized.
And I don't know if it's because I'm internet famous, I don't know what it is, but again, I want to say that everyone at the gym has been so nice. Whether they work here, whether they're other customers, everybody stops and says hello and is super polite, and just, I love it. I love it.
By the end of May, he was stating that he was already down to his last $17,000 in savings, and with Boogie's lifestyle, it would be a surprise if that lasted more than 3 months. Turkey Tom also made a video covering Boogie, which he reacted negatively to, calling Tom a muckraker and deeming it full of misinformation.
The usual suspects, and the
I wonder. Okay.
muck directors of YouTube are going to do what they do. And today,
Mr. Boom Boom Pow says, stopping by to say hello. Stay wonderful, Xylie. Love you, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. You're awesome. Thank you, sir. By the way, you've done so good with my cow that Angie is trying to kidnap him. I just want to let you know that. Angie is literally trying to kidnap Axel. So we must protect him above all cost.
Turkey Tom's time, he made a video that'll certainly get 2 or 3 million views. There's a lot of misinformation and rumors that's in this video that has been spread about me that he continues to spread here.
But when confronted, he couldn't cite a single incorrect bit of information because he only skimmed through it. We know this because Boogie invited Tom onto his podcast and said the exact same thing.
Mr. Boom Boom Pow, war! Yes, she's trying to kidnap Axel, bro. Legit. She has said it twice now on her show. I'm just saying.
because he only skimmed through it. We know this because Boogie invited Tom onto his podcast and said the exact same thing.
Well, there's definitely some things that you were wrong about in that video, and I can point out a few.
Okay, what was I wrong
but
about?
I'd rather just start at the beginning.
What was I wrong about? I'd like to start there.
Well, so you heavily implied that you did not state that some of the abuse allegations I've made, or all of the abuse allegations that I've made, are falsified. And that's probably the biggest sticking point that I find it very painful to watch these types of videos for me, especially once misinformation is put out there. And so when I see misinformation, I click it off immediately. And that's where I got to with your video. And I mostly skimmed it up to there.
There was no misinformation in the video. And if there was, you would have an easy slam dunk of a video being like, Turkey Tom lied about me, because there's plenty of people that would love to see that.
To say an implication is misinformation in itself. This is even more damning because it is hypocritical of Boogie, as he's always complaining.
He can't say something is for a fact if he doesn't have receipts that they for a fact happened. That's how it works, Boogie. That's how it works, all right? He can't say something is for an absolute fact if he doesn't have receipts that show it was an absolute fact. And things that happen to you in your childhood probably don't come with receipts. You know what I'm saying? So he has to say alleged. He has to say shit like that to cover his own ass.
That others are spreading misinformation about him, yet he doesn't put in the work to back up his own claims. It is clear another Boogie cycle has started, possibly launched by the loss of his boxing match. On Twitter, he stated, "I think anyone with a brain can now understand that I have not, nor never will be abusive to women. If this is the case, then why state something that is already understood? Does Boogie know this and is only trying to stir up controversy disregarding all his promises not to?" This takes us to his most recent controversy, a culmination of all of his Boogieisms bringing attention to him. To start, he stated before that he wouldn't bring another partner to the public because it is malicious. He also stated when criticized
well...
To start, he stated before that he wouldn't bring another partner to the public because it is malicious.
That didn't work out too well, did it? He wouldn't bring another partner to the forefront because that would be malicious?
He also stated when criticizing Keemstar's girlfriend, he wouldn't date another 20-year-old again, going as far to
Well, you fucked up that one too!
say, "Personally, I hope this is where Keem learned the lesson I did. While it is legal to date women that age, it isn't a great use of your time, and has a chance to be miserable for both of you in the end. Do not recommend."
Boogie. Boogie. Boogie, you kind of fucked up on this one.
He also said he would get off of Twitter and stop using it as validation. Boogie also noticed that even hinting at a partner, even just having them somehow in his videos, may lead to their reveal. And yet now Boogie, at the start of the cycle, was teasing about revealing his girlfriend. Jokes were being made about her being 20 years old, and Boogie was doing what he did best and responding to all the comments criticizing him, also stating that they met when she wrote me to talk about some trauma she had gone through. We bonded as we helped heal ourselves. Eventually realized how compatible we are, and after about a year, we realized we shouldn't deny that. So she and I moved in last month, and here we are. As much as Boogie tries to spin this,
Boogie got so mad at the Tea Party group chat. The group chat that gets brought up like every 6 months, and I'm talking about from outside sources, it gets brought up. Because we were all doing what we do. We're a bunch of drama channels, right? So we were doing what we do and try to break down when they met and, you know, look through the stuff. And, you know, we were hypothesizing shit, you know, nothing like serious. You know, you work shit out behind the scenes before you say anything. Well, when I had to leak those group chats, when I had to leak that group chat, oh my God, the fit that Boogie threw was amazing. And that caused him and Mudahar to get in it because Mudahar was saying shit in the group chat that Boogie didn't like. Oh my God. The amount of people that got mad about that Tea Party group chat was astronomical. Yes, Medley, 17 hours. It was so funny. It's funny now. It wasn't funny then, at least not for me.
Brantley, Keemstar's girlfriend that Boogie criticized for being too young, quote tweeted Boogie with, "You told us she was an 18-year-old virgin. Me, Keem, and a kid behind the camera." And from this point on, Boogie has done almost nothing but post about all the fatty foods he is eating. He was almost feeding the trolls as much as he was feeding himself. He was framing this as people being mad he was dating someone so much younger.
That's called Brantley not giving a fuck.
He says he only has $17,000 in his savings, but chooses to further antagonize his drinking audience that has diminished to the lowest it has been since he started making YouTube videos. Yet he still comes back for sympathy. After making videos gorging himself, he will tweet he is sick of being
Final Chicken says, Xylie stopped taking credit for the Tea Party. He leaked an 1.5-hour video. I did the whole entire thing from January till October 30th. And as a matter of fact, I leaked it. He leaked snippets. I leaked the entire thing before he did on his stream. So, Final Chicken, get your facts straight. Everybody knows when I did it. Good job, though. Nice try.
being so fat. He sometimes pretends he is in control and that he is creating inflammatory content for attention, but it is clear there are no benefits monetarily to this, at least not for him. To expand on this new saga, it feels that Boogie was being inflammatory more and more. Not in a way that stirs up interest and conversation, but in a way that brings in annoyance. Not only was he consuming fast foods in his exaggerated videos, he was also consuming costlier items like steak, traveling, supporting his new girlfriend, all despite seeing how little of his fortune he had left. Even the intention in these videos to be more skit-based is lost. Like when Boogie's content creator friend, Kid Behind the Camera, takes the couple to a high-end steakhouse only to be the perfect example of an obnoxious YouTuber.
Oh my god, the weight capacity is only 2,100 pounds, mate. Between me and you, we exceed that, I think.
He has to stab you in the shoulder with this. Whatever keeps him.
They don't know how to act in public. That's their problem. When Mike and Boogie get together, they don't know how to act in public. They really don't.
I'm happy.
Comments in this specific video read, imagine going to a high-end dining establishment to have a modest dinner, and then Walmart rolls in. Imagine going to such a nice restaurant and kids screaming, and their parents just sit there and keep stuff in their faces and do nothing about it. Money can't buy class, folks. Boogie's videos expanding on his relationship did little to appease anyone.
So, that said,
I will say this about Desi and Boogie. Desi loves that man. Desi loves the shit out of Boogie. And honestly, I think Desi's good for Boogie. And I think Boogie's good for Desi, too. It's like an odd couple from hell. I get it. It's an odd couple from hell. It's not like Brantley and Keem where it's basically two Keem stars. Because Brantley is literally the female version of Keem, just younger. Swear to God. They think a lot alike. But yeah, Desi and Boogie, they're an odd couple, but they work. They really do. They work. You know? I don't care what anybody says. I know how much that girl loves that man. Well, it's true, Pack of Misfits. She's basically a female Keem, just younger. Those two, they're two peas in a pod. Keemstar and Brantley. Two peas in a pod. Shit. Thank you, James.
I feel like I'm in the best place in my life. And I know the path that she needs to go down.
Okay, this video drove me nuts the whole entire time because for some reason I kept zeroing in on his t-shirt with all the dog hair on it. It was driving me insane. I was like, oh my God, you could have got the roller thing to get the hair off the shirt before y'all filmed. What the fuck?
To get over like all of the things that she's been through. So I feel like I can help her with that.
In almost every single one of these are comments that jest at the age gap, celebrating Boogie hanging out with his daughter or granddaughter. Boogie likes to say that they care for each other and that he can teach her things. Viewers' worry comes in with Boogie's inability as a human and how that would translate to his ability as a partner. Boogie is a person that doesn't do his own chores. A person that, given ample opportunity to improve, can only seek excuses to fail. Boogie says he is truthful, he says he is honest and means well, but also says he will improve but never does. If looking at his history of claims, Boogie is a morbidly abused creator that suffers from social anxiety, diabetes, bipolar disorder, childhood onset PTSD, autism, depression, disassociation, food addiction, Twitter addiction, and skin cancer on top of his blood-related cancer. He has got to say he doesn't have the majority of these, but what matters is Boogie is untrustworthy. It is difficult to know when he is genuine. He is also extremely grating with his endless complaining.
You know what? Remember at Fat Camp, I was sitting beside him and we were talking about touching up that tattoo on his cheek. And I was sitting there and I was fucking with him about it. And then he started spurring out. I thought he was faking it at first until he was literally clawing at his face. And then I saw it for real. He really did go manic about it. That was real. That was not him faking. He was legit spiraling because of it. I thought he was faking at first, but nope. Nope.
All terrible traits for a storyteller, but interesting things to tell in a story. Both not helpful for his declining channel or health. And like most things with Boogie, none of it feels right. Do you support a man that is torturing himself, knowing full well when he fails again he betrays your trust and that he will improve? Or do you combat this frustration by disregarding this self-torture entirely and accept the laughingstock that Boogie desperately wants to be, to discourage others of his behavior? But it's deeper than that. Boogie claims to want to be held responsible, and that's how fans shift to detractors with his constant failings. When criticized, he will respond aggressively to fans trying to hold him accountable, and in his videos, he will thank that audience that sticks with him no matter what. These two contradicting stances on fans wanting to hold him accountable, but also eternally support him, expose a possible truth, and that he never means to change.
That's another thing I will never do with viewers. I will never do a Q&A. Those are just those are setups to fail. I will never do a Q&A. I do not trust you motherfuckers asking me questions. There is no way I would do a Q&A. Ever. Ever. That's a setup. Damn, Grim. Grim's like, I keep seeing a spider out of the corner of my eye, and when I look, it's gone. Shit, man.
He wants to gorge and also wants support for it, a typical thing among addicts in that they will make any excuse, make hollow promises to keep
I don't trust you motherfuckers to do a Q&A. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. What the fuck I look like?
themselves. It is anyone's guess how far Boogie will continue to take this, as a desperation from the loss of his remaining savings will force a change, for better or for worse.
So I don't know how any of this turns out, man. And, now I'm working for 2. Now I'm living for 2.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Boo Boo Bow. What's your social? At Xylie Gets Real on Twitter. That is my social media. That is the only social media I have. At Xylie Gets Real on Twitter. Or formerly known as Twitter, now known as X. That is my social. Sonny says Q&As are cringe to me. They're cringe to me too, bro. Okay, so I'm not the only one. I'm not the retarded one here for thinking that they're cringe. I think Q&As are cringe as fuck. Legit.
I gotta get the weight off. I gotta get this career back on track. I gotta bring in money. I gotta figure some shit out, man. And I'd love to call my dad or my mom or someone who knows what they're doing in my life, but hell, they're dead. And if they were alive, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing either. Does anybody really know? Does anybody really know, or do we all just do our best and hope we get it right?
Ugh. That's sympathy baiting, bro. I hate it. I hate it. Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate it. Han Solo said, I checked my YouTube history to see when I subbed to Boogie, and I subbed in 2010. Skip! Really? Well, shit. Now we need a goal for a cringe Q&A. No? No? Skip. Really? You two? You two? A2? Skip A? Really? RG Gamer says a Q&A would be more interesting for some of these shows, Xylie, because some of these shows literally have no content. I mean, maybe. I think it's a setup. I think Q&As are setups. They're setups for you to either like get clipped out of context for something or, you know, I don't know. They are just complete setups, bro. Lunchbox, I don't trust you. Hold on. Let me put the redirect in. Wait. Am I crazy? It's Tess going today after this show, right? Isn't it? Didn't they switch today where it's Tess then Nuts? Yes, it's Tess. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, let me go ahead and put that redirect in. I don't want to fuck up and not do the redirect. That would be rude. All right, there we go. All right. General Boom reporting Axel ready in the docket. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Let's fucking go! Angie, I hope you're watching. Angie. Maui, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Xylie, you look beautiful, and thank you for making half of my dream come true. Still waiting for 2016 cake face. Listen, I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't doing all that. I'll do like that. I'm not doing the whole baking shit. No, ma'am. I have powder on my face. That's as far as I went. I ain't putting no damn foundation or any of that other shit. No. All right. I hope Angie's watching this shit. Angie, I hope you're watching. Bam. What you got now, Angie? We taking Chubby down. Y'all aren't gonna kidnap my child. Look, Angie, look. You ain't gonna kidnap my child. Look at that. He got his little gun, his little boots, his little helmet. Angie's like, I can't help but love it. What are Reaper fans called? Michelangelo, I don't have a name for the viewers over here. To be honest with you, I don't have a name for them. I guess we need to come up with a name for them. We'll start working on that next show. War with Chubby. Let's go. Hell yeah. Good job, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Hell yeah, that was perfect. The Keepers, Reapus, the Undead, Lost Souls. Hold on. Let me write some of these down. I'll get y'all to vote. Wait. All right. Keepers. Reapus. I don't like that one too much, but I'm going to write it down anyway. What did y'all say? Lost Souls. Ghouls. What else y'all got? The Damned. Not bad. Reapers of the Night. That's long, bro. Should call us the Rees. Ah! Space Girl. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Space Girl. Gargoyles. Willow Whips? No, we're not going to do Willow Whips. Oh my God, the Re. That's so funny. Goblins. Goblins not bad. C says chippers. Like my chippers. No. Crazy Voice says, I'm scared. Where's Xylie? I have no fucking clue because Xylie unfortunately had to do this. And now I have to do it for Rewind too. The Undead. Oh my God. Hair is acting up. Okay, so far I have the Keepers, Reapus, Lost Souls, Ghouls, the Damned, Gargoyles, Goblins, and the Undead. Okay. So what I'm gonna do... Wait, somebody put in Demons. I kind of like... Race? Race not bad. Race isn't bad at all, actually. Hold on, Race. Race. I saw Demons, because I feel like y'all are a bunch of fucking demons. See, I don't want to go Reaper Gang, because that's just... Everybody does that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, Race is kind of badass. I don't know. I'll probably break it down to 6 and then just have everybody vote on which one they like. You know? Goblin Squad's not bad, actually. Goblin Squad? That's not bad, actually. I like that one. That kind of has a ring to it, like RWO, you know what I mean? Lunchbox says, I'm a sadist. I'm not a demon. Lunchbox, the day I think that you're fucking human is when you can put a 1 in the goddamn chat when I ask for it. I need a 1. Just one time, I just need you to put a 1 when I fucking ask for it, Lunchbox. Once. All I need is just once. Fuck. Who's messaging me? Brantley's making fun of my cow. Brantley! Okay, Brantley, I'm leaking DMs. Brantley just messaged me and says, LOL, I'm high and your cow looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy dressed as a cow that's dressed like a mom during fall. That's also dressed as the Reaper. I can't unsee it now. You bitch. You's a bitch. Okay, Miss Brantley. I know you love my cow, though. She also says, I love my cow. I see you, bitch. I can't believe she literally just messaged me and said that. Oh, rude. Listen, you leave my baby alone, okay? My baby is ready for the fall, all right? He got his pumpkin spice latte, he got his Ugg boots, and he got his hoodie on. His Nightmare Before Christmas hoodie on. Well, Nightmare Before Christmas-ish, because it's a cow. But still, he's ready for the fall. Leave my baby alone, okay? He got his pumpkin spice latte. Don't be mad. I can't believe she gonna message me on my damn phone getting on me about my baby. Good God, I got one bitch trying to kidnap my baby. I got the other bitch trying to joke my baby. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Looking like a Pillsbury Doughboy. He cute. We need to change that. We need to change this to go to war with Brantley. Shit, I'll do it. I ain't scared of Brantley. Shit. I've already gotten in trouble because Brantley once. War with Brantley. Make it happen. Make it happen. Shit. Harley Quinn's like, everybody messing with my little cousin. Yes, they are. They're messing with your little cousin. Oh, soulless sweepers or soulless seethers. Oh, I like that. Yeah, Gidgy, you ain't seen Axel before? He's holding a pumpkin spice latte. He's just like his mama. He loves pumpkin spice lattes. Look at that. He's like, what's up? I'm drinking my pumpkin spice latte. You don't like it? You don't like it? Get over it, bitch. Get over it. This is my pumpkin spice latte. You don't like it? Get over it. Get over it. And guess what? My Uggs are fabulous too. Look at my Uggs. Bitch. 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 Okay, King Ranch, we're definitely not doing that name. My baby's wearing his fake Uggs, okay? Shit. Yep, and then there he is. Okay, so apparently I have to show Gidgy this shit. All right, so here he is. He's doing the yard work because, you know, he's a good kid. All right. Then we have this one where he's going trick-or-treating. All right, he has this little bowl of candy, but it's not... Wait, what's this one? Oh, here he is hanging out in the leaves with his pumpkin spice latte and his Uggs. You know, just walking in the forest, chilling in the leaves. But he has to do his housework, and that is raking today. So... he loves his pumpkin spice latte and he loves the fall. AMAG says, Axel's so cute. He looks so happy. He is happy. All right. He is happy, damn it. RG Gamer says, would make more sense to call members keepers. They are around and you'll want to keep them. Excuse me. What's this soulless suck me's and soul suckers and whatever else? Like, make it simple. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down to like 6 and then have people vote just like we voted for the name of Axel. You know? You know, Hooligan, I wish I could do that. But I wouldn't be able to keep up. I'm going to be honest. I'd love to have a cartoon series with Axel and Buster. Listen, Buster is the cousin that's a pain in the ass. Buster is a mischievous little shit. Let me tell you. Axel, out of all the baby cows, Axel's the good one. Axel's the one that knows how to act right. I forgot. What was the name of the one on Aussie? What's his name? Because he's derpy as fuck. Oh, ready and waiting in the docket. Okay, hold on. Yes! 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 All right, Miss Brantley. You had shit to say about Axel? Damn right. Although Brantley spelled wrong. You're missing an E, but that's okay. Damn right. Damn right. It's on and popping, Brantley. Calling my baby the Pillsbury Doughboy. She just messaged me. Oh no, I know it's her messaging me. Axel loved my joke so much he's got 2 smiles. Leave my baby alone! Leave my baby alone, bitch! You know what? You gonna keep fucking with me. I got you, Brantley. I got you. Wait till I get off this live stream, ma'am. Yeah, I already got the redirect in, Zequel. Or Zekui? I already got the redirect in. So. Buster is awesome. I do love that. I do love Buster. Buster's cute. I want Axel's sweater design. Same. So do I. Not gonna lie. I would actually wear that. Like, I would wear that in public. With that design on the front of a hoodie, I would wear that in public. All right, guys. Well, it is 12 o'clock. I'm going to send y'all over to lolcow test. I think Buff is going to be on there today, I think. So make sure to show the guys love, and y'all have a great day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will see y'all later tonight on Rewind, and then I'm at 4 a.m. on Reapers. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day. All right, peace out.